Hello there, today we are going to present the interview that we had with Mr. Angel Garcia, where we ask about the major that he is studying and his activities. Enjoy the video.
Hello there, today we have the pleasure to talk with one of the best teachers here in the Lale, that is the teacher Angel.
Thank you so much.
Good to see you, teacher. How are you?
Very good, how about you?
Good. Me too. Well, this is all of the questions. The first question in our interview is about your career.
Okay.
We know that you are studying at this moment in applied linguistics, right?
Yeah, right.
And could you tell us about how consists the career that are you studying?
Sure. Well, first of all, I'm studying philosophy and art school, and as you said, applied linguistics. But I'm more focused on translation. So we used to do some translation works about some books, or sometimes the teachers told us like, you have to do this translation for this scene in a movie, or for some paragraph in the books. And well, we used to do a lot of practice with that.
Okay, next question. Do you think that applied linguistics is an extremely hard career?
Extremely hard? Well, I wouldn't say that. I think it's, well, difficult, but not so hard. Because, well, we go to that career with knowledge, or a certain knowledge of English, but it's not as exigent as other careers. But yeah, I think that most of the, what I could say, acknowledge that we acquired that career, so I don't think it's that difficult, you know.
Okay, third question. What are the skills that you need to have in applied linguistics?
Okay, well, I would say, well, in this case, more for translation, writing, I think, because we used to do a lot of works, and I think it was on fourth semester, yeah, I think, that the teacher told us that all the translation that we were about to make were going to be in our notebooks, so we had to write, and of course in the computer. So I think it's the skill that I would say that we need to have.
And the fourth question is about the books. Which books are too important to read in applied linguistics?
Okay, I think I use two books especially. One of them is an introduction to applied linguistics. I think it's Smith, the author, and the other one is about translation, and it's from Peter Newmark. Yeah, those are the books that I used to read when I need a very good translation. You know?
Next question. Do you have to speak English at your applied linguistics classes?
It's not that necessary, but we used to try to speak every time in English. But of course, all the teachers tell us that, okay, speak English, but also if you don't know any word or any expression, just say it in Spanish. There's no problem with that. So sometimes, yeah, I used to speak English at some point in the whole class, but it's not obligatory.
And the next question has relation with the last Valeria told is, have you ever talked with it in English at a class?
Okay, well, as I told you, yes. I think it was on 8th semester, well, this semester, yeah, and the last one, where we used to have discussion. So everyone have to talk in English. Yes, we have to listen to all the comments, opinions, and of course I had to give my opinion. Yeah, so I would say at some point, yeah.
Okay, what were you doing when you started learning English?
Well, I think it was when I was don't know, 6, 7 years old. And what I did was like playing video games, reading books, and so those years, I think the 2000s, in 2007 or 6, most of the video games were not translated to Spanish, so I had to use my dictionary and look at some words that I didn't know. And I think that especially that point in my life make me start learning English. So,
How about the process that you have in the learning English, and how long have you learned English?
I have learned since I was, as I told you, 6 or 7 years old, and well, up until now I'm still learning English. Yeah. Okay. Well, every day I look at my dictionary and try to look for some words that I don't know and start learning. So yeah, since I think 2006 or 2007, when I was 7 or 8 years old.
Okay, how did you lose the panic to talk with other people in English?
This happened recently when I was in Canada. 2017. Yeah, I was 18 years old, so I was an adult. Oh, well, I'm an adult now. But when I was there, I used to talk. I tried to talk in English every time. So every time I had to, I don't know, go to Tim Hortons to coffee, or maybe to the mall, I have to talk in English. And I knew that if I spoke in Spanish, nobody would understand or understood what I was saying. So that motivated me to start talking English.
In your opinion, do you think that learning English is very difficult?
I don't think so. Well, as I told you at the beginning, if you like learning languages, or specifically English, I don't think it won't be difficult for you. So if you like the language, I don't think so. My part, I like the language, so it wasn't difficult for me. Yeah. I know that I'm still learning, but no, I don't think so. I don't have any problem.
And about the last question, do you recommend that we ought to improve our English with practice?
Yeah, practice is very important. As I told you, when I was in Canada, I used to practice a lot because everyone was speaking English. So for you, Emilio, for you, Valeria, I recommend you to keep practicing because it helps you to not to be scared. Yeah, and for me, practice is everything.
Thank you for the recommendation.
You're welcome.
Okay, finally, the last question. Nowadays, do you have enough time to do your hobbies?
My hobbies. Now that I'm studying English or doing my social service, I would like to say yeah, but I don't have enough time because I also work. I do have a job, and I don't have much time for playing football as my favorite sport, or playing video games, like also going out with my friends, reading books. I love reading books, and unfortunately I don't have much time yet. So yeah.
Thank you.
So it would be all. for this interview?
Yes.
Yeah, it's all for this interview. Thank you for your time, teacher.
Thanks for inviting me.
This is all for us, and thank you for watching.
We hope that you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.